saltwater guide, Captain Dave Hansen, with the beautiful KellyGirl by his side. It must be Thursday. So thank you all for joining us today. I know a lot of you have been watching Justin live, and we are going to do our very best to answer questions about what Justin's doing out there today and putting together this phenomenal game plan, making sure that his client catches fish. So we're going to be trying to answer those questions. I'm going to have to reiterate the fact that we cannot answer the questions online. So if you want me to answer a question about what's going on out on Justin's boat, you can see him down in the right-hand corner. We're going to be bringing him on here live if he catches a big whopper fish, but you can watch that on the bottom corner. You can also see Marley cruising around above Kelly's head during the show. We have a lot of stuff to talk about today, and I need my wife, KellyGirl, to be here because there's going to be some reading involved. And y'all know I don't know how to read.
I got you, honey. I got this.
So my baby girl will be reading some
I'm
stuff.
the reader in the fam.
Yeah.
I'm the reader. I'm the speller. I'm the what else?
You are the secretary, the travel agent, the.
I'm really the boss, though. Come on now.
You are the boss. And you know what, Mr. Marley? I know what he's running around for because every time we go live, he gets one of these little fruit.
He loves these. These are nectar pods. They're probably filled with sugar, but
here you go. Here it is. This is the one you're looking for.
And a little fact: marmosets are prone to diabetes. Did you know that, Dave?
Yeah, you've told me several times when I'm feeding him
so
whipped cream,
be careful how much sugar
candy and stuff.
He intakes. Sugar intake. We have to watch for sure.
Absolutely. So, gang, if you want to ask us a question today, there's how easy it is. Take a second, put down this phone number, 949-374-0786. Text me your questions. KellyGirl will read them. She's got full access to the telephone. She's got full access to the email we got from CCA California.org about the big dinner. KellyGirl, we're coming to California, right?
We are next week.
On Wednesday.
Week. So excited.
In just a few days, we're flying up. We're staying at my sister's house the first night. Oh, we're not?
No, remember we changed.
Oh, we changed everything. We're going to
my mom's house.
You're going to your mom's house.
We're flying into Tijuana, and then we are driving to Yucaipa, the lovely Yucaipa, California, to stay the night with my mom, have dinner with her, and then Dave has some honeydew. She has a honeydew list for him because she's by herself, and so he's going to take care of those things, and then we're going to head out to
Long Beach, California, for the
CCA dinner.
Anthony Shea Lifetime Conservation Award going to Mark Gorlick, who's very, very deserving of this award. He's worked very, very hard behind the scenes. He worked with my father very hard behind the scenes, making sure that they keep fishing open so we can all enjoy like what Justin's doing at Catalina today. Because we're under fire. They're trying to close fishing in the state of California. Where Justin's fishing at right now is on the agenda for the 30 by 30. They do not want you to fish in the state of California, no matter what they tell you. So coming to this dinner is going to be a great way to support CCA California. Every dime that we're going to make at this dinner is going to go straight to CCA California. CCACalifornia.org is how you get involved. Also, I'll throw up the QR code up here on the screen right now if you'd like to be a part of CCACalifornia.org. There's the QR code up there in the top right corner for just a second. Grab that and make a donation to CCA or become a member, a lifetime member, a yearly member, a daily member, a giveaway. Give them a little bit of your money because that's what it's going to take for us to fight all these closures that are going on. So there's that QR code up there. But something I need to talk about real quick. Today is fishingbooker.com Thursday. We always talk about Fishing Booker. It's a great way to get on a charter boat if you're going to Florida, Hawaii, Cabo, Southern California. You don't know anybody. Log on to fishingbooker.com. You'll be blown away by the amount of boats that are available to go fishing on everywhere you're going to go. So check out fishingbooker.com. I'll put up their QR code right now on the screen. Fishingbooker.com is your way to get good boats taking you fishing in Southern California, Oregon, Washington, Hawaii, Cabo San Lucas, Florida, Texas. Fishingbooker.com pretty much covers every area. Justin's a part of fishingbooker.com, Captain Al Clowers, Pablo Fernandez, Dana Wharf Sport Fishing, everybody's a part of. So check out fishingbooker.com, gang. Go over there, look at the website, see all the great things they have to offer you. So we're coming up to Long Beach. Our Thursday night will be at the Grand for the big dinner up there. And we got a cool bulletin from Doug Lasco over at Okuma. He just wanted to make sure that you all knew the live auction is pretty exciting at the dinner. Besides being with the industry and meeting all the people and hanging out with KellyGirl and I and Bill Varney and Ben and Steve from Promar and Doug and Dave and John and everybody over at Okuma and everybody at hold on a second. It's breaking news.
Justin.
What's up, Justin? Buddy? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Must have been a butt dial. Okay. I thought it was some breaking news. I'm watching him in the bottom right-hand corner.
Here he is again.
Justin.
Oh, no.
Justin, what's up? Justin. Justin.
Can you hear me? Hold on.
I hear you. What's going on? Whoop, he's gone.
Ooh.
Can you hear me now, Justin?
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
We're on a big one. We're on a big one. Hopefully we don't lose it.
Oh, we're going over. We got some excitement going on here now. Let's see what's going on with Justin, KellyGirl.
Ooh.
We got a big whopper going. It's definitely, this is the cool thing about live. It's live, baby. It's live. It doesn't get any liver than this.
They've been catching quite a lot of fish this morning. I've been watching them.
They've been doing great.
They've been doing really
Two
good.
big halibut. I don't know what he's hooked up to now. It looks like it may have got him into the kelp. Oh, maybe it's out. He's pulling pretty dang hard on it, gang. We're checking it out. We'll see what happens here. This is live fishing, gang. How are we able to do this? Because KellyGirl and I and some of our friends have invested a phenomenal amount of our time and energy and money into this. We have Starlink on Justin's boat. We have 4 high-definition cameras, and we're able to bring this to you live all day long. These shows are about 5 to 8 hours a day, live fishing. He's at Catalina today. All this will be available to you on the app, but it looks like this fish has got him into the kelp. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep him in our bottom left-hand corner and see if he lands this fish. But back to the action here with Kelly and Dave. So we'll keep that eye on what's going on in the bottom right-hand corner. They get the fish. We'll break right over to the breaking action.
Mm-hmm.
But what we wanted to let you know about is the live auction. There's raffle prizes. There's so much going on at the dinner on Thursday night, the 27th at the Grand. Cocktails start at 6:30 and the dinner's at 7, and then all the festivities start in the middle of the dinner. It's going to be a phenomenal night. KellyGirl and I attended it last year at SeaWorld.
It was a blast. It was so fun.
And you guys that are joining us, we're going to have a good time again. It's going to be a great night. But KellyGirl, can you go over some of the prizes while we watch what's going on with Justin here?
Absolutely. So these are the live auction items. at the dinner on Thursday. So item number one is a custom rod from Bill Batson, a $1,000 gift card to Salty Crew and Daiwa Reel donated by Batson Enterprises, Salty Crew in Daiwa, USA. So you can enjoy a rod from the Batson family as Batson Enterprises CEO Bill Batson joins us for a special presentation of one of his very special custom rods. A rod always needs a reel.
Hold on a second. I think.
Here we go, boys. Don't step quietly. Don't drop this in the don't show where we're at. Okay. Here. Here. Sit this right in here. Okay, Justin?
Look at that black sea bass. They're gonna bring them up on the boat and they're gonna deflate them and let them go, gang. But that is a big fish. Caught right here live on the show. Right, we're live. Crazy.
I've never seen
A black sea bass.
No deflating of a black sea bass.
What happens during the fight? He gets so excited that his air bladder will fill up with air and it makes it hard for him to swim back down. So Justin will do some magic stuff right here and get that little guy swimming back down. Pull this.
Freaking, how much do you think that thing weighs, Justin? Hold on. Look around. Oh, okay. Get him over here. You gotta flip him up tight, right side up. Otherwise, he won't swim. There you go. Yep. See now. All right. Don't swim aside.
Free, ready to go. He just swam off. How cool was that, everybody? How wonderful.
Good job, Jimmy. Hey, we both that was a joint venture, man.
Okay, the boys are having fun there. They just caught a big whopper black sea bass. So back to the prizes that the live auction that you have a chance to come and bid on at the dinner.
Well, I lost it.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Sorry about that. So, okay, we were
Talking about the Batson, Salty Crew.
Yeah, Salty Crew. So that was item number one. Item number two is a trip for two to Hotel Buena Vista on the East Cape and a pair of the new 1898 sunglasses by Salt Optics, donated by Hotel Buena Vista, CCA National, and Salt Optics. The Jewel of East Cape in Mexico's Baja Peninsula. Tropical Baja is a magical place with its white sand beaches and tropical landscapes. We love the East Cape, don't we?
Oh yeah, the East Cape's a magical place for you and I.
It really is. Let's see. On this tropical getaway, 2 people will spend 5 days and 4 nights at the beautiful Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort, known as the Jewel of the East Cape. The trip includes 1 day of onshore or inshore fishing for 2 people. You might catch marlin, tuna, sailfish, swordfish, wahoo, dorado, roosterfish, and more. Wow, how exciting. This is the East Cape of Baja, the way Cabo relaxed without the traffic and noise. So lodging and all meals are provided during your stay at the hotel. Meals are also included while aboard their fleet. All tackle provided. The hotel is located just 45 minutes north of Los Cabos International Airport. Let's see. Item number 3 is custom jigging rod and factory tour from 310 Rod Works. Okuma reel,
right?
and $250 to Do It Molds, donated by 310 Broadworks, Okuma Fishing USA, and Do It Molds. Let's see. Item number 4, fishing for 2 anglers for white sea bass on a broadstock. Trip donated by Dave Allen. This trip is a great opportunity to get involved in one critical part of what we do, all while putting your fishing skills to the test.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
That is way cool.
And item number 5 is a 5-night and 6-day at let's see, how would you say it? Botanica? Osa Peninsula.
In Costa Rica,
In
right?
Costa Rica. Wow, how exciting. Donated by Crocodile Bay Sport Fishing Expeditions. On the southwestern coast of Costa Rica, there's a flawless trip of wilderness that gently reaches out into the Pacific Ocean, the Osa Peninsula. Hope I'm saying that right.
I think you are.
This, let's see. Its place is dominated by pristine rainforest, inhabited by monkeys, scarlet macaws, and 3-toed sloths. How exciting!
Wow. Remember how magical it was when you got to hold the
I got to
sloth?
hold a sloth. Where that was in
Roatan.
Roatan. Oh my gosh, so cute, so sweet, and so slow. But it was really, really fun. This fully equipped 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom residence has a full kitchen, 2 bedrooms, each containing 1 king bed, 1 bedroom with 2 queen beds, and a spacious living room with queen-size fold-out couch and generous terrace. Bring a friend or several and explore the rainforest of the Osa Peninsula and world complementary class sport fishing. Within the Golfo Dulce, I'm not saying that right, but 5 complimentary nights in a 3-bedroom rainforest residence, 2 inshore or onshore fishing days in a 33-foot striped tower boat, maximum of 10 guests allowed. That's
Wow,
fun.
that's a heck of a vacation
Very
destination.
exciting. So that was like
How
item
fun.
5.
So that's the live auction, gang, that's going to be going on at the dinner on Thursday night at the Grand to celebrate Mark Gorlick, who really deserves this award. He's done a phenomenal job. Plus, Anthony Shea's going to be there presenting the award. Plus, Okuma, Daiwa, Shimano, Promar, AFTCO, Bill Shedd, Casey Shedd, Matt Florentino. All these guys are going to be at this dinner event. You're going to get to meet the who's who in the industry if you come and you hang out. KellyGirl and I have been lucky enough that we got our table sold out. We sold our tickets for our table, but there are plenty of tables available, plenty of spots left. You can sit with some of the biggest names in the industry and kick back and have dinner with them, and then come and bid on these phenomenal prizes. Plus, there'll be all kinds of other stuff going on. There'll be raffle prizes. That the list of the raffle prizes is too long to read. Kelly will be reading it the whole show. But you definitely want to come. You definitely want to be a part of this whole dinner. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. We are super excited, and everything's set for a great night. KellyGirl coming to town. So should Sephora get ready?
Get ready. Well,
No?
no.
Your mom should get ready. We're
Yeah,
going to see your mommy.
TJ Maxx should get ready.
Uh-oh. Everybody over at TG
No, I'm just
Maxx
kidding.
in
Well,
Long
I'm
Beach.
really not going to have time.
We're going to swing by the zombie apocalypse in Long Beach and go to TJ
Yeah,
Maxx.
no, not there.
Okay.
No shopping. No shopping. We don't have time for that. We got just lots of things to do.
Lots of things to do. Gang, if you have a question about what the heck's going on Justin's boat today, how are they catching all these fish, any kind of question you have about fishing, related to fishing, or the CCA, or anything we talk about, windmills, whatever you want to talk about today, all you got to do is send us a text message at 949-374-0786. And gang, I see a lot of comments and questions coming up on the side. I'm telling you right now, I do not want to get a spanking.
Oh,
My wife does
you-
not like it when I read the questions on there.
No, you know what? You don't
'Cause
have
it
to
takes the focus
remind
off.
everybody of that every time. Okay, well, there is one question. Somebody did post a question that I'm going to ask you. Because Justin or someone caught a black sea bass. Have you
Just
ever
now.
had black sea bass before they became protected Fisherman Ryan asked this question. Wants to know.
That's Matt Ryan.
Oh, hi, Matt.
He just got done
That's
meeting
right.
Sean
You just
and
met
Jewel.
your son, Sean.
And my daughter
Oh,
Jewel.
We just
Didn't
love
get
them.
to meet our granddaughter though.
Aw. Sean is amazing.
Yeah,
We love Sean. We love Jewel.
he's a mini
We're pretty
me.
like he is. Well, sort of. He's a no, he is.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Jeanette. And look at what Jeanette had to say to you, baby. And so yes, like Kelly's reading your comment, Jeanette. Black sea bass get to be 600 pounds. That fish you just saw, Justin catch, that was about a 30-pound black sea bass. They're basically a grouper that lives in California and the Baja Peninsula. And at one time, they were almost extinct. Now I can pretty much take you to 50, 60 different spots, and you can catch them all day long if you wanted to. This fish has made a phenomenal comeback, but there's really no reason to open it up because what had happened was the spear fishermen took advantage of them. They're like a giant puppy. When you're diving, they swim right up to you. They're very curious. They hang out with you. And people used to get all excited about them and shoot them in the head with the spear gun. It's not really hunting fish. It's like, for lack of a better word, like we used to say, it's like shooting your dog with a spear gun. It's not a lot of sport in it. So therefore, they're not going to open it back up because people take advantage of this fish. But it is an epic eating fish. Yes, I've eaten it many, many times. Back in the day, you were able to keep them. And my father had the world record black sea bass for a very long time. There's different spots up and down the California coast and over at Catalina that have names that represent the people that have caught the giant black sea bass. If you look at the old time pictures of Catalina and stuff, you'll see big black sea bass hanging all over the place. But that being said, those smaller ones, like the one Justin just caught, epic eating fish, phenomenal. It's a grouper. So it's big, thick, white meat, takes on the flavor of whatever flavor enhancement you add to it. Because of the fact that it's a white meat fish, it'll just suck up the flavor, and it's an epic eating fish. But yes, you can still purchase them. I know Point Loma Seafoods. I know Tommy Gomes over at Tunaville Market and Grocery. These guys receive black sea bass once in a while from Mexico, and you can get it there at their places. I would definitely check out Tommy Gomes's Tunaville Market and Grocery and see if he's got any black sea bass. If you have an opportunity to eat it, it is a very, very good eating fish, but it'll never open again in California. It's just one of those fish that's closed forever, but they're pretty much everywhere. Hey, Daniel, nice to see you. Doug, nice to see you. And hopefully some of you join us at the CCA dinner.
How much how much is the dinner?
The dinner's $175 a person. All right. But forget about that. I know that's a big number, but listen, all the money, and here's how you can join us for dinner. There's the QR code up on the screen right now. It's $175 per person for the dinner. All the money is going to CCA to help fight the closures. So you're giving a tax deductible donation to CCA California. You get to hang out with the industry. You get to have dinner with everybody. And everybody that's there has given a ton of their money to be there. All the tables have been purchased by the sponsors. Everything, the industry is very involved. We would love for you to all be involved. I know a lot of people, $175 for dinner. Well, it's not. It's a $175 donation to CCA California. With that donation, you're going to get to have dinner with the industry and hang out and have a good time and rub shoulders and elbows with the big time. And then the man, Anthony Shea, he will be at the dinner. And somebody else that may be gracing us would be Elliot and Erica may be coming.
Oh, that would be fun.
I told Elliot he needs to be there because there's so many people in the industry that are dying to meet the man who's creating all this magic in the industry. Elliot runs Bad Company World Adventure. Elliot runs Promar Ahi USA. I don't run their company. He runs their social media. Elliot runs Dana Wharf Sport Fishing, Fishworks, Local Knowledge. Your Saltwater Guide. You may have seen some of my videos. You may watch our podcast once in a while. Elliot's the man behind all the magic. And tomorrow, Elliot's going to produce one of the best shows. I'm super excited to bring this gentleman in. We're going to bring in the great Justin Botrell, and he's going to be telling us all about he's had so many different careers, gang. You're going to be blown away. Most of you watch his live videos like we're watching right now, but you really don't know the background of Justin. It's going to be a great show, and Elliot's putting together a phenomenal show for tomorrow. So have we got any questions,
We've got
anybody?
quite a few.
All right, everybody,
Well,
thank you for following simple directions so I don't get in trouble by reading your comments on the side here. But there are some people that still don't get
so
it.
dramatic. He's so dramatic, but you're very dramatic.
No, me?
You're a drama queen.
I'm a drama
I'll put
queen.
that out
Yes,
there, in
I
case you didn't
am.
already
I got
know,
an
everybody. Okay, Dave, where can someone get their star tournament tape measure? This person, I don't know who this is in San Pedro, 22nd Street landing. Is
Okay, well, supposedly the landings are supposed to be carrying them. If they're not, I don't know why they're not. Tackle shops, if you're up there in the Long Beach area, Island Tackle would be somewhere. Go see Sam. I know he has some. Also, if you go to CCA California.org and look at what's going on, they list all the places that you can get the measuring tape. Again, you want to be a part of that tournament. Like Justin's been talking about it today on the show. They got quite a few qualifying fish for the tournament. That's the tournament right there. The Star Tournament. You got an opportunity to win that Parker boat. They're giving away all kinds of prizes. Every week there's a raffle prize winner. You don't need to catch a 3,000-pound bluefin to qualify for this tournament. You just have to catch a fish that is big enough, like I think the bass is 18 inches. The halibut, they got a qualifying halibut on the boat today. It's 28 inches. All you got to do is get a qualifying fish that adds another ticket into the raffle for you to win. You can win a Parker boat. You can win a vacation. You can win so many different things. It costs $40. It's going to go all the way till Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend. What's the end of the summer weekend? What is that? Labor Day or Memorial Day?
That's Labor Day.
Okay, so the end of the season, the end of the tournament's on Labor Day weekend. You can get in on it the last day if you wanted to. But I'm telling you, y'all should be in on it. It's another way. All the prizes have been donated. All the money for this tournament's going to CCACalifornia.org to keep fishing open. So if you're not a part of the tournament and you're fishing, you're just $40. You can't even go to McDonald's for $40. You can get in a tournament and have an opportunity. You don't have to catch a big giant fish. All you have to do is catch a qualifier that puts your ticket in the box, and you can get pulled out of the box this week and win the weekly prize. Every week they're giving away prizes. So there you go, gang. There's the Star Tournament right there for you on the screen. Kelly Girl, do we have any more questions?
We do. We have quite a few.
No way.
Okay, this is from Chuck. Chuck wants to know, do I prefer a to cast a conventional or a spinning reel?
She doesn't even.
I don't even know how to hold. I don't know how to operate a spinning reel. I really don't. Dave, thank God, taught me he started me off on a conventional reel, and so that was good. That was good. I don't know how to use a spinning reel.
She doesn't know how to hold it. She thinks it's
just
when she goes
awkward.
to touch it,
very awkward
it's very awkward for her.
It.
So she grew up fishing conventional reels. She can cast pretty darn good. She can cast as good as most of you out there because what did I do to her? I made her practice.
Yeah.
Even when she didn't want to practice, when she was mad at me, I made her practice.
And he would yell at me if I didn't do it right.
I would yell because I'm a yeller.
I would cry. Da, 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 da.
Yep, I would make Kelly Girl cry.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. Who is that? Let's see. I'm not sure who this is, but they're looking forward to the show tomorrow with Justin. Charisse is trying to remove my new snake in our backyard. She's being ridiculous at home.
Oh my gosh.
Is this who I think it is?
That's Jeff.
Oh.
Jeff, if you slide down, he's got a big gopher snake living in his backyard.
Oh my. Is that
that's real.
Or is that just...
I think he became his pet because it showed up. Show everybody on the screen.
This is Jeff Taggart?
No.
No. Oh, no. Oh my goodness sakes. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's humongous.
But Jeff's got that giant snake living in the backyard. Justin can figure out how to catch it because that's what Justin did for a living for a long
Nice.
time. He was the venom hunter on Discovery. But you're going to learn all that tomorrow. But yeah, Justin,
my
come over and get
God.
that snake. He probably has a nice house for it to live in at his house.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Looks like a big breeder. What do we got here?
That's that's we
Oh,
already
that's
asked that
Don
one.
Stanley. Nice, Don.
You do your
Thank you.
job, I'll do mine.
You do you, girl.
You do you, Dave, I'll do me. Okay, let's see. How would you rig to fish white sea bass in the surf, Dave?
Fishing in the surf for white sea
From
bass.
that.
You're going to try to match the hatch like Bill Barney always talks about. So you're going to look for the grunion patterns. You're going to look for the anchovy patterns. You're going to look for the sardine pattern, some type of bait like that. Small, flashy, match the hatch. Those sea bass are swimming around in the shallows all the time. That's where they do a lot of their hunting. So you got to match the hatch. Then you got to try different speeds. The thing that my buddy Sonny, who fishes the Channel Island, he likes to use those fluke baits in the white. And he's got a great picture of a big sea bass. If you go to his Sonny's, if you go to Sonny,
On the what that?
right here, on
Oh,
that,
yeah.
right there, Sonny. See
Got
right
it. I
there?
got it.
Slide down a little bit. Slide down. There it is. Now show him that. Look at this that he
Oh,
caught on this
nice.
white fluke. It's hanging out of the fish's mouth. They caught him and his son Fisher caught that yesterday.
Wow.
And he's going to be talking about that on the game plans today. But if you bring that back up here just for a second, if you look in that fish's mouth, you see that white fluke hanging out. That's Sonny's favorite bait to fish with over there. He likes to use that white fluke. It matches the squid. And you might want to try throwing one of those on the beach when you're surf fishing, because those fish they're catching at the Channel Islands and at Catalina are biting in 25, 30 feet of water. It's just like fishing on the beach. So that white fluke is going to be deadly for you if you try that. But I'm all about bait. So it's all about matching the hatch.
All right. Well, let's see here. This is from John Stanley.
John Stanley.
He wants to know if I could have any guest at all. I don't know if he's asking me or me. Hi, Kelly. If I could have any guest at all to interview on the show, who would it be? Wow, that's tough. I would have to say it's not tough. Michael Fulks.
Again?
Again?
Michael's been on twice.
Well, third time.
Okay,
Third time?
well,
Is there
he'll
something
be
wrong with
coming
three
on.
times?
He'll be coming on the show, babe. That's awesome that you say that because his new TV series is about to launch.
When is this?
The history of sport
dying
fishing.
To see this. I can't wait.
It's going to be an incredible series, and I'm kind of weird. The really spectacular part, KellyGirl and I got to see a preview.
Yes, it was pretty cool.
I can't believe I'm where I'm at in my career right now in my life, but that whole series, the history of sport fishing, starts out with me talking about my dad. That's how the whole show starts, because that interview I did with Michael it was right after my father had passed away. It's a super emotional interview that I did with Michael. If you haven't ever seen it, you go over to Inside Sport Fishing and check out the interview with Captain Dave Hansen and Michael Fulks, and you'll see what we're talking about. But Michael starts off the movie with my interview talking about how important it is to go fishing when you're a little kid. And it's a very emotional thing, and that's how the movie starts. And episode 1 starts with me, and then it goes into fishing, and then it ends with me talking about the reason why I fish. And the number one reason why I fish is because I want to get a bite. That's why I fish. I want to get a bite. And then it goes right from me to the second episode opens with Frank LaPresti saying the reason why he fishes is because he wants to get a bite. And it's pretty cool to be involved in such a big, giant fishing show.
Oh my god.
Big, giant fishing movie. And
This is gonna be
to
gonna
be
be
where
awesome.
I'm
I
at in
cannot
my
wait.
life is pretty special right now. I'm pretty happy.
changing the subject. We're
Okay.
going to go to another question. No, Mike Lewis, I do not know how. I cannot fly fish. There's definitely an art to it, and I do not know. I like to watch Dave fly fish, but do you know how to fly fish, Mike?
You've been practicing and practicing.
Oh wow!
And practicing.
I think the whole casting thing is just lovely to watch. It's just I love it, but I've never tried it.
And him and I are going to be doing it up on the rivers up there. You and Jamie will
Oh,
be
I
following
love it.
us
Can't wait to
around
watch.
with the cameras, watching us.
Yes.
It's going
That'll
to
be
be
pretty cool.
spectacular. What are we talking? Oh, we're going to Alaska.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We're-
Should I go grab my boots, my hiking boots?
Yeah, you should.
I just got my hiking boots.
She just got her hiking
I'm
boots.
so excited.
We're going to Gustavus, Alaska with Larry Hansen and the boys at Pacific Sport Fishing Alliance, Mike Lewis and his beautiful wife Jamie, and a plethora of other friends are all going with KellyGirl and I. We still have one opening for the second trip that Mike and Jamie and Mike, Jamie, and Ron are on. And
I thought you said Jeff Tiger was. Is that on a different
no,
trip?
no, Jeff Taggart's not going in any way, shape, or form. Jeff Taggart's coming to the dinner with us on Thursday.
I'm
We
sorry.
have so much stuff going on, it's hard to keep
I'm
track
sorry.
of everything. Jeff Taggart and his son will be having dinner with us at the CCA dinner. But at the Alaska trip, the first trip sold out right away. Second trip, we still have one ticket available. Gang, we'd love for one of you to join us. Bucket list trip of a lifetime. If you're a phenomenal fly fisherman, come and show Mike Lewis and I how to fly fish. But we're going to be out there probably losing a bunch of flies in the trees and stuff, but we're going to do our best. And Ron's coming. Ron V's going to join us. And we got one spot available.
Ooh.
If you want to join us for Alaska trip of a lifetime in September, we're super excited about it. We have a great babysitter coming to take care of Monk.
Yes.
Shayla's coming, the owner of the fish market in Dana Point, John's Fish Market. Shayla Manzer will be here taking care of Marley. But I would love to see some of you join us on this trip of a lifetime. We got one spot available, and then we get back from that, and then I got to go to Adolfo's Lopez Mateos with a bunch of people. And we have 6 spots available for this trip in October. If you'd like to join us on this trip or join us on the Alaska trip, give Larry Hansen a call at 760-331-2650. That's how you can join us on this trip of a lifetime. And then there's the QR code we're throwing up on the screen. You definitely want to try to join us. It's definitely going to be a blast. We're definitely going to have a lot of great stories. I'd love for you to be a part of some of the great stories we're going to be talking about. It's going to be one of those trips that all of us are going to be talking about for a very, very long time. So check us out. Pacific Sport Fishing Alliance is a great way to hang out with us, learn all about what's going on and where it's happening at. Grab the QR code or give Larry a call and join us on one of these trips, the Lopez Mateos trip or the Alaska trip. It'll be really fun, I promise. There's the QR code. You can grab that right now if you want to join us or if you just want to see what Pacific Sport Fishing Alliance is all about. And we'll be bringing Larry back on the show here real soon so he can explain to you more about what Pacific Sport Fishing Alliance is all about. Okay, KellyGirl, do we have any more questions?
We don't have any more questions,
Nobody
but we have
wants-
a comment. This is from Dave Hill, and he wants to thank me for allowing him to fish with the goat.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Dave. That was a fun day. We had a really good time. The weather was extremely hot. It was blazing hot, and the needlefish were on fire. They were biting.
I want to thank you, Dave, for going because then I was off the hook for having to go, right?
Kelly was going to
I
go,
was
but
gonna
she
go.
didn't want to go in
Then
that heat.
you know, I thought, you know, you would enjoy it more than I would. You deserved it.
There's Justin fishing. What are you doing, Justin?
We are packing up because I know you can't see this, but the current changed, and we're gonna go north of the kelp to come back to it because we need Just the current change. So we're going to switch that way.
Oh, I understand. I understand, gang. That's what it's all about is
The bite stopped where we're at. So
good. All right. Well, we're all standing by to see what you do, gang.
okay.
So, gang, we'll keep an eye on Justin in the bottom corner there. He'll let us know what's happening. But yeah, when the conditions change, you have to roll with the changes. You have to move around. If the current, he had downhill current all morning. That's why the fishing was so epic where he was. Now the current stopped, fish quit biting. We talk about it on the game plans and the how-to videos on our website all the time. It's super important to know what conditions are and know how to read them and know how to adjust when they change, like Justin's doing right now.
Yeah.
It's super important. Gang, if there's anybody that has any questions or
We
wants
have
to,
a question here. This is from, are you ready?
yeah, always send them to us at 949-374-0786. I will answer any question you have, or Kelly Girl, if I don't know the answer, she will.
Okay, here we go. This is from Don Stanley. Hi, Don. Look, this is where he's working today. See that, Dave? He goes, question
Oh
for you.
my
So
goodness.
this is where Don's working today.
You
can
poor
see.
guy.
I know. Oh my goodness sakes.
Looks like the June bloom's gone.
And he wants to know if you were going to drop a hook there while you were working, what would you do? He has frozen squid, live sardine, and fresh sardine.
I would use a live sardine, the smallest one I can find in the tank. I would nose hook it. I would cast it towards the pilings, and I would put the clicker on and put the rod in the rod holder. That's how we used to do boat work on the Wild and Sack all the time, and we would catch halibut and bat rays and butterfly rays and yellowfin croaker and white sea bass and everything. The live bait's going to give you a better chance, Don, because here's what happens if you put on a strip of squid or something. Because the fact that you're working and you're going to put the rod in the rod holder, that bait's going to lay in that mud gunk down on the bottom. And that's a problem in most harbors because of the fact that there's so much sediment in there that it'll sink about an inch in that sediment. The fish can't see it. If you were going to use a strip of squid or something, you would want to do something to keep it from laying in the sediment on the bottom in the harbor. That's why that live sardine is going to give you so many different options. And if they had anchovies, you probably wouldn't get any work done because you'd be hooked up the whole time at the dock. Anchovies are like gold at the dock fishing. But that's what I would do is I'd use a live sardine.
All right.
Hopefully that helps.
Let's see. Come on.
Tim Ogilvy, what's he got?
He's heading to Bishop on Monday, you poor thing.
Oh.
And he wants to know, are you ready for some new hats? Are you?
Oh, absolutely. We'll wear it.
That's like the coolest hat
That hat you gave us, I'm scared to death.
No,
you know where it is? Beautiful. It's in your closet.
And I have it protected. It's in all those, hats we have saved for Riley. It's in there. I wasn't going to give it to Riley. I just have it in there because I'm afraid you're going to lose it. I don't want you to lose it. He's had the tendency to lose things.
Isn't that weird?
Just, you forget things. And we're so excited that you decided to comb your hair today. If you can see the back of Dave's head, he's got like his big cowlick in the back. It's so cute. You look like a little boy.
Thank you.
It's sticking straight up.
Josh, we did look at some places there. We took your advice. We're looking around. We want to definitely be living somewhere else next year. The problem, not because we don't like Mexico, it's just everywhere you look here right now, they're building. They're building everywhere. It's just absolutely insane. We have a beautiful green area across the street, and they bulldozed the heck out of it yesterday. Kelly and I used to walk it all the time and see roadrunners and snakes and lizards and big jackrabbits, cardinals and Oreos and just all kinds of beautiful birds. And yesterday we went to leave and we drove out of our house and the whole place is bulldozed. They leveled it. It's just, and I know it's progress and I know it has to happen, but man, they are just overbuilding Cabo like you can't even comprehend. I don't know where the people are all going to come from. I don't know where they're coming from, but if they do come, there's nowhere to drive here. There's only one road in and one road out, and it is mayhem from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon till probably 7 o'clock at night. It's traffic. It's crazy. It's different Cabo than when we moved here 5 years ago. And I know it's a different Cabo than when I started fishing here 30 years ago. And I know it's progress, but we're at a point in our lives where we can pick and choose where we're going to live. And we did it, right?
Yes.
We did it for 6 years. We're here. So we're going to go look around and see something else. And
Yeah.
Iowa's definitely still on the table. Iowa's on the table because Kelly wants to live down the street from Riley because she thinks he'd get a big kick out of it.
Yeah, I don't think my son would appreciate that, even though, I love him. He loves me. I know that. But I just, he kind of thinks I'm a little, I don't know.
Eccentric?
Well, no, not eccentric. Maybe I like to be clean. So his place, his house, I'm sure he pictures me coming over to his house all the time and, cleaning up, just being a mom.
And gang, if you have a question or a comment, please send it to 949-374-0786. We want to answer them all. We got about 15 minutes left, so send them in.
All right, this is from Darren. Hi, Darren. Darren wants to know, are there squid boats at Catalina Monday to Thursday, as long as there's squid there, or only weekends? He's going all next week.
Well, the thing is, Darren, is the reason why they're not there every day right now is because there's not enough boats. So the reason they're fishing Thursday, Friday, Saturdays is because Friday, Saturday, Sundays seem to be the only days. Normally, they're back at the dock on Sunday mornings. If they have any squid left on the boat, they'll drop it at Nachos. If they get a big load of squid, the Long Beach Carnage will definitely drop bait at Nachos Bait Barge, and it could have bait in it this afternoon. We're going to stay up on that. But if you're over at Catalina, there's a couple of boats that are over there fishing at night on the middle of the back. We'll have that part for you on the game plans. And then you always know, Darren, you're one of our members. You call me anytime. I will always help you like I do all the members. We'll figure out where the best place to get the bait is. Supposedly there's a boat. Our good buddy Bugman told me that there's a boat selling live bait in front of Avalon Sardines. And Stephen Duncan, he told the guys to have them give me a call. But, Marley's on. What are you doing?
Marley is on the floor.
What you doing, buddy? Just checking Mommy
Nacho does have squid.
Oh, yeah?
And he's in a good mood today.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure who this is.
Justin.
That's a big deal.
Justin was there this morning and he didn't have live squid.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure who this is. Thank you so much.
That's cool. Thank you for the update. Justin was there this morning and all they had was sardines.
Hey, buddy.
So maybe the Carnage brought in a load. How cool. Marley's running around the floor. That doesn't ever happen.
Super cold because the air's
Super
right
cold.
on him.
Super cold. It's freezing to death.
Oh, he's going back in his cave. That was funny.
Yeah, it does.
All right, let's see here. Oh,
There he goes, climbing up his cage in the back. He just got up to the top there. He's right above my head. Hi, buddy boy.
okay.
Okay, there he is.
So here, read that. I'm not sure.
Yes, the Long Beach Carnage had squid in front of Avalon this morning. They were talking about it. I talked about it on Justin's show, on Justin's Live Fishing. If they brought it in and dropped it off at Long Beach, we'll know all about it. It'll all be on the game plans. We're trying our best to make sure that we keep you all aware of what's going on out on the water every day. And this bait thing's really crucial right now with the sea bass and the yellowtail fishing. Live squid's definitely a must-have.
All right.
No
Well,
more questions?
what's new with you, Dave?
Oh, just hanging out. It's Thursday. I really don't have much to do on a Thursday. I put together 28 videos on Thursday. I put out 7 or 8 game plans.
No, you're very busy. But what are you considering doing this evening when you're
Oh.
done with everything? I think this is pretty interesting. I think a lot of people would want to do this.
One of our members, Eduardo, is down staying at Cabo Rosa on the Pacific side on the beach. And he called me up yesterday and he asked me if I had a rod he could borrow. And I ran it down to him and dropped it off to him and he took it. And if you go, if I can have the phone for just a second, if you go and look, he got into a wide open roosterfish bite till he couldn't catch another one. Full speed, as fast as he could throw the lure in the water, as fast as he could. It was full speed roosterfish fishing. He used my surface fishing tackle box. I gave it to him. I gave him the rod, and you look at him right there. Every cast was a roosterfish until it got dark, and when he was totally beat up. There, look at that beautiful rooster. Just one after the other. So I am going to go give this a try. Look at that one. That personal best. That was his first one. He called me.
That's awesome.
Look at that 50-pound rooster right there. He said that there were so many. It was incredible. They were fighting over trying to get his lure. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going down there to check that out and see what's up. That's what I am doing. I am super excited about it. If you guys have any questions, you want to talk about it, give me a text at 949-374-0786. Justin's just anchored up at the new spot that he's at. So in about 9 minutes, we'll be breaking off the podcast and we'll be going back to Justin fishing live until Justin's done fishing for the day. What do we got?
We got a question from Nick, and he's heading to Catalina soon to fish the west end backside. Been looking at new spots. Was wondering how to Sentinel rock fish.
Sentinel Rock's in the middle of the backside. It's not west, it's not east, it's dead center in the middle of the backside. I used to love that spot. I used to catch a lot of sea bass there on the white TLC, Tatty lure, single side hook, 9-aught hook, and 2 or 3 squids on it, fishing it on the bottom there. It's a great dropper loop spot. Also, it's 90 feet of water if you fish it proper. Sentinel Rock's a big rock that sticks out of the water, but the hard bottom out in front of it, 90 feet of water, is downtown Yellowtail, White Sea Bass Town. The biggest problem you have there is the enormous school of sand bass that live on that thing. So you get a lot of sand bass biting there, and then if you can get your bait through the sand bass, blue perch, and everything, you can get a sea bass or a yellowtail. There is a phenomenal amount of fish there. That spot fishes excellent in a downhill current. All this stuff's on our website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. We explain to you, not only can you get the GPS numbers for all these spots, but we explain to you, just like I just did, how to fish each and every individual spot. And remember, I made these videos. I know you're going to be blown away. Most of you weren't even born. But I made these videos in 1989. I made these videos with Danny Jackson, and that's the guy that does all the videos for Anglers Chronicles. But back then, there was no such thing as any of those things. And I made these videos back then on VHS tape.
I've seen some of them.
I had a beautiful, big, giant mullet back then.
You did.
A really good one. It was
You were
very, very good.
You were pretty skinny too.
I was very skinny.
Not that you are now. I didn't mean
Yeah,
that way. Look,
Charlie's
we both, come on. Since we were
1989, that was a couple of years ago, sweetheart.
No, but that
was a lot of ice cream.
You know what? It's worth, if you could find these, or they're on DVD now, you said?
We redid them.
Yeah, that's right.
And we
you
put
did.
them on DVD.
If you could find.
And now it's all digitalized, and I remade all of them and put them on the website. But what the cool thing about it is we explain to you how to fish every spot from the Channel Islands to the Coronados. And now adding Sonny Hageson and Pablo Fernandez and Justin Botrell and Al Clowers. Now you even get more in-depth on how to fish these spots. On our once a week, we put out the game plans, and they're very, very, very specific to what is good. Okay, I can't say that word. I've never been able to
He
say
meant
it.
specific.
On what is biting. We're not going to send you out there to chase fish that aren't there. We're going to send you to the spots where you have an opportunity to catch yellowtail, sea bass, calico bass, sand bass, barracuda, the bluefin tuna thing. The places that we send you, a lot of our members know now, but in the beginning they used to get there and they used to be like, well, there's no boats here. And I'd be like, yeah, I didn't know you wanted boats. If I knew you wanted boats, I would have sent you to fish inside the harbor. There's a million boats in the harbor. We're sending you to these places because that's where the fish are. If you look at where Justin's been all day, he's had a couple of boats drive by him, but no one's fishing around him. The boats that drive by him they're driving very close to him to see what he's doing. But we're very good at what we do. If a boat's driving by, we don't let them see our rods are bent. We don't let them see us catching a fish. But the game plans will be coming out today about 4:30 this afternoon when they'll be live on the website. And everybody's got some phenomenal information to give you. Pablo, Al, Justin, Sonny. We got lots of great information. Even I'll give you some cool information.
We love game plan Thursdays.
Yes, we do.
Look, hey, here's another question. What's a good setup for yellowtail?
What I'm going to tell you is I'm going to use a PCH rod. I like this rod right here. I have one right here because I'm getting ready to go fish that rooster fish tonight. Rooster fish is just a big jack. So it's just like fishing yellowtail. It's just a big jack with a beautiful big dorsal fin on it, but it's the same family as the yellowtail. I'm going to use this PCH rod. This thing is pretty gnarly, 9 foot, extra heavy, XH, 9 foot. And this thing, I can wing the iron far. And when you're fishing yellowtail, a lot of times you're using surface iron lures, or you're fishing live mackerel, or you're fishing sardine. So this rod is multi-use. You can use it for all that. It's long, it's 9 foot, so it makes it much easier to cast. Plus the tip shuts off very quickly. So what does that mean? That means this rod is going to bend down to about the 4th or 5th guide, and then it's going to get very, very stiff. And that soft tip is the key when you're using the GT4 fluorocarbon tied to your braid. And that soft tip's going to allow, when you get bit, to give a little bit of give, because there is no give in fluorocarbon and there is no give in braid. And all my reels are filled to the top with braided line. And then I put that piece of GT4 fluorocarbon on there, just because I believe there has to be some type of invisibility between your hook and your braid, or your lure and your braid. So that's why I put a little piece of fluorocarbon on there. But the long rod is the key. So go to Okuma.com, check out the PCH series rods. If you're fishing yellows, you want the extra heavy, 8 or 9 foot, depending on what you can handle. I would always use the 9 because it's just easier to cast. The PCH series rods. And then as far as a reel goes, I'm going to use the Tesoro series reel. I'm going to use the Tesoro 5 or the Tesoro 10. Has a great gear ratio of 6.5 to 1. So that means every time you turn the handle one time, the spool goes around 6.5 times. So it gathers line very quickly. You just slow down your winding so your jig doesn't pop out of the water. But the Tesoro series reels are a star drag reel. I'm old school. Star drag, much easier to cast. Castability is way better. A lot of you love that lever drag. I don't know why. It drives me crazy because you can't adjust during the battle without putting it in free spool and then adjusting the little knob on the side. That's how the lever drag works. Plus, the lever drag adds a ton of weight to your reel. The Tesoro series is a star drag. Much better spool spin. The spool is freer with the star drag, better for castability, lighter, feels better in your hand. just all around. Check out the Tesoro series reel from Okuma. Check out the PCH series rods from Okuma. Those are my go-to. And I'm only saying it because you asked.
All right. Here's a question from Don Stanley. This is in regards to our, considering moving. Have you considered Belize? Have we considered Belize?
No, we haven't, Don, because I was there once on a cruise, and we were told to never leave the little area that we get dropped off on because of the fact that the crime is just out of your mind. So that's not a consideration. We were really, really thinking about moving to some of the places in the United States of America, getting closer to family. With my 2 grandchildren now and Kelly's son practicing every day to make her a grandchild.
No, he is not. He is studying. He's going to school.
Okay, we call it studying to make a grandchild. Whatever.
He's not doing any of that.
There's a good chance there's going to be a little grandchild.
He's perfect.
But we want to be closer to the kids.
Yeah, for sure.
For us to come up and see our kids and our grandkids, it's a giant maneuver. We don't really want to. What's going on in America right now scares the living bejesus out of both of us. Because we live in a country where there's no crime. I know you don't believe it, and I know when I post that video the other day of the Marines driving in their truck, everyone lost their minds and wanted to tell us how dangerous it is down here. But we live here, and we kind of like the no crime thing. So coming up to America scares us since they don't prosecute criminals, but we want to be closer to our grandkids.
Yeah.
That's kind of the deal. Belize would be farther away.
I think the United States is where we'll be. Where in the United States, we just don't know.
Hey, Dave. How are you, buddy? Tomorrow's going to be a great show. We got the great Justin Botrell as our guest. And you are always been a great sponsor of the Friday shows, and I appreciate the heck out of you. So we got anything else? Any more questions, Kelly girl? You sure?
I'm sure.
We don't want to let anybody down. If you have a question.
Nope.
Gang, this is your last chance. We're going to go to Justin Fishing Live, gang.
Oh, wait a minute. Stand by. Something came in just now. Let's see. What about Marley? What happens to Marley if we move? What are we going to do?
Marley's coming with us wherever we go.
We have to smuggle him in.
We got to smuggle him in.
If we go somewhere where
we won't tell you how we'll get him into the country because
we didn't. Yeah, we're just.
But Marley's not going any. Marley will be a part of our family. He'll be here long after I'm gone. He'll be Kelly's little buddy because they lived for 15 years, and we're thinking now that he may be around 5. But we don't even really know because we don't have any real paperwork about him or anything.
Yeah, we've got some paperwork, but it's just like
it's the silliest
really
paperwork you ever
ridiculous.
seen.
If you were to look at it, it's like photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy.
And he says he's a female.
Yeah, it says he's a female and just a lot of stuff.
And I had never seen him. I had never got to hold a live monkey in my life, and I didn't know. And when I got the paperwork and I was holding him and I was going, wow, those don't look like
he definitely has
female genitalia.
It
was like, wow, the females have
he's
genitalia.
Marley definitely is a boy for sure.
So, gang.
Wait, one more question.
Oh, wait a minute.
One more question. This is from Tim Ogilvy. He wants to know if we moved somewhere like Iowa or something like that, how would you handle not being close to the ocean? And I've asked you this because it's a concern of mine.
Well, here's the thing, gang. I am humble like crazy. Don't get me wrong. I'm humble, and I appreciate the life I have. But we have so many opportunities now with all our sponsors and all the different things that are going on and all the opportunities to go to this place and that place and fly here and fly there, that I don't think there'll ever be a time where I'm not going to be involved in the freshwater or saltwater fishing. But I love the freshwater fish. I love largemouth bass fishing. I love trout fishing. And all these places that we're looking at has the opportunity to do that. But I can go wherever I want now because of my social media presence, which is absolutely amazing to me. We're going to hit 100,000 followers on Instagram. before the weekend's over. We're at 99.3 thousand followers on Insta right now.
Ooh,
We have 290,000 followers on Facebook.
that's
We have
great.
130,000 followers on TikTok. We have 78,000 followers on YouTube. So there's a lot of companies that understand social media. There's way more that don't, but there's a lot that understand that if Dave Hansen comes to your lodge or your boat or something, that it's going to help your business. So therefore, I don't think, Tim, if I went to Iowa or if I went to Redding or wherever we decide to move to, I don't think the opportunity to saltwater fish. And then I've been lucky to surround myself with Justin Botrell, Captain Al Clowers, Captain Pablo Fernandez, and Sonny Hageson. That those guys are on the water every day, and then family owning Dana Wharf Sport Fishing in Dana Point Harbor. We have all this stuff going on in our sphere of influence that it's just, there's not going to be a time where we're not out on the water. Like we got Justin fishing live right below us right now. We're watching, and we're going to switch over to that. So there's so much stuff going on. And to be perfectly honest, I did it for 50 years. I did it for 50 years. A lot of times, like KellyGirl and I, when we got together, I was working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, running, fishing, jumping on your boat, her boat, their boat. I've ran sport boats. I've ran yachts. I've run your boat. I've did the guide service. I've done everything. I'm tired. Let's be perfectly honest. I'm super tired, man. And I'm not, I don't know. I don't really miss it like you would think I would miss it because of the fact that I did it for so long. I'm excited to go tonight and go see this roosterfish thing. Probably won't even see one, but I'm going to go down there. I was going to get up early this morning and do it as the sun rose, but then I woke up and I was like, I don't want to get up. And I used to get up every morning at 2 o'clock in the morning and go fish.
You did that every single day.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, you're a trooper, Dave. You're a
I'm-
stud. You're a stud.
I'm
You
tired.
you really are. You
I'm
really
tired.
are. And congrats to Dave Burris.
Oh, new grandbaby.
Congrats,
Yeah,
Dave.
Dave Burris.
Indiana. Wow. How exciting.
That is super exciting, bro.
Wow.
And you get to see your kids and your grandkids and all kinds of stuff all the time up there. That's what we miss the most. Not living in America is not seeing our grandkids. Yeah, really hard. And if it wasn't for social media, Jeanette, my plan was to work until I died.
Oh boy.
That was all we had. We didn't have pension. We didn't have anything. We didn't have nothing. This social media thing's opened up a whole new world for Captain Dave. I'm pretty excited about the future. So let everybody know where we're going Wednesday.
We're going to the CCA
California.org. The CCA Lifetime Achievement Award given out by Anthony Shea, who is just a phenomenal human being. KellyGirl used to do his payroll for him. So we're both excited to see Anthony. We're both excited to go to California. Kelly maybe a little bit more than me because Kelly gets to go see her mom. She hasn't seen her mom in a very long time. So KellyGirl gets to see her mom. I get to go work on her mom's house. I'm super excited just to be there to help mom. And then we're going to get to see all of you at the dinner. So, hey, gang, we're going to get off of here. We're going to end the podcast. And then I want to invite you all to jump right back on because Justin will be live. We're going to set it all back up again, and we'll have Justin live about 5 minutes after we come off the air here. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank
very,
you so
very much.
Thanks for all your questions.
I think this is how we'll kind of run Thursdays from now on. Now, next Thursday, we're going to be live at KellyGirl's mom's house. It'll be so exciting.
Boy.
We'll get to meet Kelly's
Oh, my
niece and
goodness.
nephew, Kelly's mom. We'll be hanging out at the pool, having fun. It'll be a great day. So we'll be live Thursday there.
Yeah, you'll get to meet my mom next Thursday. I wonder if she's watching.
She'll be on the show with us. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
She's just like me. She's not very, well, she's, I don't know. No, she's She's cool. She's fun.
And Tim, Kelly Girl, and I are looking forward to seeing all your great videos and pictures from up there in Bishop, one of Kelly's most favorite places on the planet.
I haven't been there in so long, I forgot what it looks like, and you know.
Oh, Dory, you don't understand. We live in Cabo San Lucas. When we come up there, you think it's warm. We're freezing to death.
Yeah. We're gonna have to take sweatshirts.
It's about 95 here today.
Super hot. This morning, it was by 9 o'clock. I had done some chores around the house. I was like dripping wet and just hot. Had the air on downstairs. Yeah.
But
Really
anywhere
warm up
Kelly
in there.
Girl's at, it's always
Oh.
warm. That's for sure.
You're
All right, you
right.
guys.
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
all very
Have a
much.
good
I hope
rest
you
of your
had a
day.
great day watching us.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate all of you. And we'll see you all tomorrow. We're interviewing the great Justin Botrell, but we're going to go watch him fishing live now. So thank you all very much. And please tune back in for that. And we'll see